Okay, children. Now let's talk about the second aspect of the modern synthetic theory. We did chemogeny. Chemogeny had 4 points: formation of simple inorganic molecules, then formation of simple organic molecules, then formation of complex organic molecules, and last was formation of protobions. And protobions you studied, they were of two types: coacervates and microspheres. Now come to the next point. The next point is biogeny. Biogeny means formation of life. Bio means life. So here primitive life. That means the first cell has to form. So the very first point is formation of protocell. Proto means first cell. So what happened was, now if you remember the previous video, children, I told you about coacervates. Coacervates was just an aggregation of different molecules that were coming together and joining to form a colloidal complex. Now this colloidal complex was not very big, children. It was microscopic, you know? And suddenly what happened was that few proteins, they started acting as catalyst. And you know which are what is the term used for a catalyst in a biological system? Enzyme. Okay, I'll give you an example for this. Suppose you are planning to host a party, to host a program, sorry, for your teachers on the teachers day. Okay, so what happens is your class decides, okay, we'll do a dance, 12 days doing a dance. So you all pick up a audio or a song sequence. Okay, now in this तो एक को लगता है नहीं नहीं एक ही से नहीं करेंगे, we'll combine more than two songs. So what happens is 3 or 4 songs you combine and you start working on that, and suddenly what happens, you don't select any leader. It's automatically what happens is someone amongst you who's a good dancer, she starts suggesting some steps, and you start following that steps because those steps are fitting in the music and they're looking nice also. So it's not that you selected that particular girl as a leader, okay, you will lead. Nothing like that. Automatically, it was just by chance that she suggested few steps and you all started following that steps. Okay. So it was something like this. Coacervates was a combination of carbohydrates, proteins, fats, then nucleic acids. Then achanak se suddenly what happened is that the proteins, they started acting as a catalyst, and they started acting as enzymes, and you know all enzymes are proteins only. So because of that effect of proteins, the coacervates, they started absorbing organic substance from that soup of the ocean and grow in size. So they started growing. And then when the size was a little bidhanga, a little out of control, a little haphazard, then it used to break. It is something like you must have seen your younger siblings or the cousins playing with the blocks. So what they do is they don't know to make anything, but they only have the blocks. So what happens is irregularly they start fitting the blocks, make a pile or long tar, but the base of the tar is not very strong, so automatically the tar falls down and you get two small the clusters of blocks. It is something like this. It was a haphazard arrangement of organic molecules. When the organic molecules increased in size, they broke into two. Now by breaking into two, what is happening now? If you just ponder on the 2 points I told you, they started growing in size. That means I'm talking about the aspect growth. Then they broke into two. That means I'm talking of some type of reproduction, children. So see, they started showing some characters of living organisms. So the bigger ones, they broke to form small droplets, leading to the formation of protocell. Now see in this slide, children, I have given you, I've tried to show you what a protocell looked like. Okay, so this protocell had nothing but a lipid bilayer. You can see a lipid bilayer, and inside that lipid bilayer is present lot of organic molecules. That means there was no formation of nucleus in the protocell. Then let's come to the second aspect, formation and control of nucleic acid. So what happened? The Nitrogenous bases, they combine with sugar and phosphate to form nucleotides. Nucleotides, they form nucleic acids. And then suddenly what happened was that these nucleic acids, they started controlling the overall structure of the cell. And hence came the first cell. And what is this first cell called? Progenote. Do you remember progenote word? We did it in class 11, 6 kingdom classification, 3 domain classification, that all these living organisms, they developed from a single cell or ancestor called progenote. So progenote was prokaryotic, unicellular and anaerobic.